Okay. All right. Now that we've drawn our little reference triangle, how can I label it? What can I label? Opposite and hypotenuse. Good. The opposite is 5. The hypotenuse is, 13. And didn't just give you the answer there. Okay. And then what do you need to do? Find the adjacent side. Find that third side. That side is an x side. So I'm going to say x squared plus 5 squared equals 13 squared. Take a second. And then what does x equal?
12.
12? Negative 12 is the better answer. Why negative 12? Because it's in quadrant 2. You're in negative x territory to the left. So it's got a negative value on it. Very good. I want to do the same thing with this other angle V. Angle V is in quadrant 2 also. So I'm going to draw another picture with angle V terminating in quadrant 2. So what do I need to do? Drop an altitude. Altitude creates my reference triangle. And now what can I label? Opposite over adjacent. So what is that? Over 1. Oh, that's right. So opposite, thanks for reminding me. I forgot. Okay, so what should I give the opposite side? Radical 3. And what should the adjacent side be? Negative 1. That's right. Make sure you attach the negative where it makes sense. Okay? And now, what do we need to do? Find the hypotenuse, find my radius. So I'm going to do radical 3 squared plus negative 1 squared equals my radius squared. So the radius is 2. Very good. All right, any questions on that? You good? You got that? Good? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now that we have drawn our angles, we can actually evaluate this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and I've got my first U angle is purple, my V angle is red, and I get to expand now using my formula. So that's going to be cosine of U times cosine of V, change the sign, minus sine of the first thing times sine of the second thing. So cosine of U times cosine of V minus sine of U, sine of V. And now we can evaluate the cosine ratio according to the angle that we drew. So what is the cosine ratio according to angle U here? Negative 12 over 13, adjacent over hypotenuse, right? And then, what is the cosine according to angle V? Negative 1 over 2, very good. Minus, what is the sine according to angle U here? 5 over 13, that is what they gave us. It's always a good double check to make sure that that is agreeing with our picture. And then sine according to angle V, radical 3 over 2. All right. And then we just get to clean that up, multiply our fractions together. Negative 12 times negative 1 is positive 12. 13 times 2 is 26. Minus, over here we have 5 radical 3. 5 times radical 3 over 26. You could reduce the first fraction, which I heard you say. I wasn't ignoring you. 6 over 13. Minus 5 radical 3 over 26. That's an okay answer and totally accurate, not incorrect at all. Your book is probably, because they have the same denominator, will probably just do 12 minus 5 radical 3 all divided by 26. All right, so they're probably always going to get a common denominator. I don't know how they define what's more simple. This definitely looks more simple than that, but just because my bad handwriting. All right, do you have questions for me?
Nah.
Please do this work. All right, this is a good 4 questions on your test.
4?
Yeah.
Like 4.
Here you go. You have CP37.